This is Watch Shots Too Nice, and we're playing Madden 20.
Ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality.
Alright. So, I'm 87 overall, 88 offense, 87 defense. So, let's see. I am binder. Oh yeah, I gotta powered up this Michael Vick. Oh no, oops, don't have enough training to do that. I'm trying. Had to get this. But no, look at that. I wasted my stuff, man. I should have done that yet. Yeah, I'm gonna do it anyways. I should have done this. Red front and everything. Michael Vick is going down. Hold on, I'm not ready yet. I shouldn't have been. And Michael Vick. So I'm alright at the game. Madden. Alright, I'm 3-1. After this, I'll show you like my guys that I have. So, if you don't know how to get that 95 Randy Moss thing that I have, basically all you have to do is just do challenges and then do the NFL 100 and do like the top one and then keep going, and then it gives you this pack of all 95 player, but you can select like any overall, but only one person, but he's a 95 overall. It's a tip. I'm giving y'all a tip.
Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Before kickoff, Charles, quickly your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Finds his tight end Ingram. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. First carry for the Hall of Famer Emmitt Smith. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. From the gun.
Easy touchdown. Easy touchdown.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Back to throw. Herbert. He may try and run for this. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Ready. 56. Check 56.
Off play action. Herbert. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. A big play there. 43 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Martin, I think we can all agree that that was a pretty darn good opening drive right there. And the key to it all, going for it on 4th down earlier in the drive. Set a tone for it. And the best part, they've made it pay off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is fielded at the goal line. He'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice.
If you're doing this, you'll get kicked.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Come on. If he keeps on doing this, then he's going to have to quit. He's going to get kicked out. She should. And there we go. Got a free W, I think. Three more wins. That's the playoff berth. Alright. finish. Let's try this again. But hopefully if we get into a hard match, I probably might not win. Try to get destroyed.
Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. Happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this...
Oh my gosh, why is it putting me to bombs?
Fashion. Who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway in Foxborough. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take the 22-yard line. At their own 22-yard line.
You better be afraid of me. You better.
And a first carry here for Charles Sims. Maybe get back. Actually, no gain on the play, and it's second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go, B. Big series right here. So we got to step it up.
The first carry now. This is Hill. And right away, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the defense. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
We'll be singing in the shower postgame. And now here is the offense onto the field as their first involvement will be a 2-point conversion attempt. Following the fumble recovery, Herbert flushed out right.
Catch it.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, T.J. Ward. And nothing there on the return. They got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
I don't have a back kicker.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Probably makes it down.
For the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the counter, it's Hill. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. He's already put it on the ground once in this first half. There, no gain, just struggling to get going.
Yeah, and what he needs right now, a dose of confidence, which means his guys have to chop a hole, the big one for him, give him a chance to run a little bit and gain some of that confidence back. He didn't get it on that carry.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Sims. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. This time it's Hill. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
No choice.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
First down, and it's Hill again. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. A couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Here's Paddock. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. 3rd and long, defense with no fear. They brought the pressure.
Zero fear at all. That means they feel really good about the guys who are going to cover. But the biggest one is they think their pressure will get there before he has a chance to find an open receiver.
Yeah, it's sad. Just all
20, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. A 77-yard punt return. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. A lot of times they want this guy just to try to flip field position. He flipped it all the way into the end zone. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake.
Can you do something with it? Can you score?
And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the draw, here's Hill. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Petty now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away.
Oh, my God.
And he will have a touchdown. In for the score. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
This is sad. I got 2 people.
They really capitalized on that one.
And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Partner, they're up big. They snapped the ball from the 15 for a regular PAT, yet they fake it and get it. Is the kicker's leg tired? What's going on here?
I don't know, but defensively, now with this deficit, now you add 2 more onto that. They fake the PAT. That stings a little. Now the ball comes loose.
Oh,
The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz.
Good job on your performance so far. Seems like you're above it. No, I'm not. Wait, is that bad? If I don't do that. No, I'm not giving him a win. I'm trying to make it to the playoffs here. And I'm not good winning at the playoffs. And 2 times, let me quit. I'll give it a couple of minutes. Alright, stream.
Those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, it's Hill. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Calling no gain on. Back to throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Herbert, he's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. 63 yards. And
Pat, and I just remember it.
And all he takes off with it, it's a fake. Down the numbers, there he goes. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Be accepted.
Oh, man, I forgot about that.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They run the counter. Hill. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
New England on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd down and 12. They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here's Brian Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines.
First down and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Got it. 10 Lobo.
Check the out.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Randy Moss, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Randy Moss, 44 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him.
go.
And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line. They've got this big lead. They said, forget one, we want two. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable they didn't even attempt it from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
Here's Hill. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Analysis.
Oh.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
Well, certainly some teams are not intimidated by down and distance on defense, are they? 3rd and very long? Let's go get this guy again. Big-time pressure.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line.
Hail Mary, but I'm not actually.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL.
Got it.
There's never.
It's caught inside the 25. And touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far as his guys continue to pour it on.
Watch this.
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
They'll roll him out right.
The dot!
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base...
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Sacked there by Bruce Smith.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Down, 50, plant.
Let's go. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Hit it.
On first down, Herbert eluding the pressure right. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown.
Great job, man.
From 13 yards out as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, what, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
From the gun, Herbert. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken very short. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Why is man not quitting?
Both teams appear room action here in quarter number 3. And the kick goes outside the white lines. That's why the flag comes out.
Yes, and that was an error by the kicker, and it will give the offense great starting field position.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Operating from the gun, Herbert. Flush to his right.
Man that throws dots.
Gonna throw right side here, complete. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
56 is Mike. 56 is Mike.
Throwing on 1st down. Herbert escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Vincent Ray in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Flushed out right. And he's going to go down again. Vincent Ray able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll like one of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop, because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
Going for Metcalf on the deep. And this is caught. And he's into the end zone for the receiver. Metcalf. 6 continue to pour it on. Now Adam looks like he's going to throw it.
Go, kicker, go.
That's complete, right around the 8. And they are just not into the end zone here for 2 more.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives. Point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a
15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that in too many play sheets, do you?
No.
Here we go. 91.
They'll try to get the offense going with him. Behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside. and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They'll run here with Sims. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. He'll drop to throw. Catch made there by Derby, the tight end. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Oh.
And this results in 6. Touchdown. Such an impressive punt return, 83 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Well, it certainly feels like that kind of game, doesn't it? No matter what they do, it's going to work. That might be the absolute crusher right there. A punt return for a touchdown.
Feels like there's been a lot of crushers in this game. This lead just gets bigger. And that's why you put a Hall of Famer back there. He's in for 2 points. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Hill. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Hate to say it, but that play typifies what we've seen from this offense all game long.
Yeah, don't you think maybe you flip over your play sheet as the offensive coordinator and see the side that says try something different? You know, because this has not worked all game long. They continue to try and get it done. They've got to come up with something a little bit different. Try something special, something they haven't seen.
Anything to score a point. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of it. That'll go for only 17 yards on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Looking to throw. Herbert. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he does not get to the 1st down marker as they stop him at the 19. Back now in Foxborough. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. This is Hill on the draw play. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now they run with Sims. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. He'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on third down.
60 Pittsburgh.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Ready?
They'll run it again with Sims. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Simmons.
And that is well short. Well left to boot. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. A tough day for this offense continues. One of their best chances to get on the scoreboard there, couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's not looking like it's going to happen for him today, does it? I mean, opportunity after opportunity, play after play has gone against them the entire game. They probably feel a little bit like Schlep Rock, got that black cloud over their heads.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lamb. Call that a gain of 11. This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Hey, Team 6, now.
On 1st down, Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lamb. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Back to throw. Herbert eluding the pressure right. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. From the gun, Herbert, and this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And this is secured by the Patriots. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. To try again after the sack. Petty. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Bruce Smith able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very low. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure.
Oh, and he's loose again.
I'm going to dance.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. They'll tell the ownership that he tries to negotiate a new coach.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this. No, okay.
Come on now.
Set, ready? 60 outlaw.
Hey, eat. It's going to be a long day.
Ready?
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Look at the pass.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mean Joe Green. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. And the pressure gets to him again. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads
I'm
low.
giving it. Oh, that's a pick.
It's just been now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Oh, he fakes the spike. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Can we go back to the days where if you tapped your wrist as a quarterback, that just meant you're going to spike the ball, not fake spike it and try and get something downfield? They just tried it there, and it wasn't successful, but I know what you're thinking, right?
Dan Marino, Jets, 90s.
Yeah, without a doubt. His Dolphins got over on him.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Need something for deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Back to throw. And he's going to go down again. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one.
Got number 1. Peace.